0 for me, please. Yeah. Very good. So y equals 0 squared, or 0 to x1, 2. 0 times 0 is just 0. So my point is 0 and 0. Riley, 1, please. Go ahead. Is that in a sense, right? Go ahead. Can you do the 1, please? Another 1. Kim, 2, please. Go ahead.
2 squared is 4.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to do the last one yet, but I'm noticing something cool. Does anyone notice something cool in what you've seen so far? I'm a math teacher, I think it's cool. Kim, go ahead.
It's not a straight line, it's like going up and down.
Yeah, this is going up and down, right? If you take a look, it goes 0, then 1 and 1, then 4 and 4. Right? You don't want to guess the next one's going to be. Does it anymore? Yeah, 3 and 9, right? That's what it's going to be. We'll work it out just to show. Okay, right? But if you take a look, right, these two match, these two match, and these two match. Okay, and as Kim said, it's not going to be a straight line, it's going to go up and down. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Y equals 3 is 6. Okay, I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to put, if I want to quickly put their heads off here. I'm going to pause. You will never succeed, Voldemort. And I hope that's anyway. Enough of my problems, though. Let's keep going here to this here. Let's get our graph paper right now. Please remember when we did this, you can do this on probably 1/4 of your paper, should be fine. Okay. So if you want to do this just in a little chunk, I think I was looking. Do you mind if I go over this? Because you did a good job here for this. Perfect. 4 quadrants, there you go. There's graph number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay. So let's get going here for this. I'm going to draw some lines like this. Okay, this is the aha moment of today's graphing. Why is it okay? This goes for anybody. Like that does not look like a middle. Why is it okay to draw my graph like that? I'll give you everyone 10 seconds and I'll come to you. Why is it okay for that? Sarah sort of has half a hand. Hannah, why is that okay? There's no negatives on my graph. Right? None of my y values are negative. So if I did my graph in the middle like this, the bottom half would be empty. Right? So what's the point of leaving any space for it? Okay. Where do we stop at here? Lisa, I think we stopped at you. We're up to you. Tell me something I should do for this graph, please, before I start putting points on. Go ahead.
You put x at the top and
Y at the top, good. So it says y-axis at the top and x-axis at the side. Okay. Jake. Not you, Jake. Other Jake. Jake up. What do we do next? Something else I need for my graph. Arrows. Arrows would be lovely. Okay. Arrows all over the place. Remember, this is just a snapshot of the graph. When we did this table of values, we just went up to 3 and -3. I could have went up to like 20 to the right and keep on going. Quinn, something else I need for my graph, please. Numbers would be good. Now, the reason I'm stressing this, because there will be people on their tests and their assignments that are not going to put numbers. Please take the 15 seconds that it takes to put the numbers on your graph and actually do it. Okay? Like, oh, how many graphs have we seen over the years that people just do this? Ugh. Okay, I'm disgusted even just thinking about it, okay? So we're going to start it here at 0. Quinn, you're not done. Going up, how do numbers go here then? If that's 0 in the middle, where is pluses? Or positives? Right? On the right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be negatives over here, -1, -2, -3. Remember what we said, please make sure all your points fit on. I only go, Kim, from +3 to -3 left and right, so I can make my +3, -3 as wide as I want. Because that's got to fit in there. In the same way, I have to get up to 9. So as long as 9 is at the top, that'll fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It doesn't quite make it. So I'll do it too. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So as long as you get all the way up to 9, that's what you want. Any question with the graph so far? These are things that Mrs. Moore and I are going to be horribly picky about, right, Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Not picky. We want this to be accurate if we want. Okay, that's what we want. Cassie, you're up. What should I do now?
Title.
Title would be good. What's the suitable title for this graph? What? What?
Graph 4y equals x squared.
Graph of y equals x squared. If you say to yourself, Mr. Sadler, that's a lot of words. The other thing you can do is draw your graph, and then right beside the graph, just put in y equals x squared. That's enough for me. Okay, I need to see what you're actually talking about. Then we're going to start plotting points. Okay, so -3 and 9. X is -3, so you're going over here for your x. Your y is 9, you're going to be up here. -2 and 4, x is -2, y is 4 is going to be right here. X is -1, y is 1. I'll be right there. X is 0, y is 0. This is a wacky graph. You may have or may not have seen anything like this. You guys see this? Wait, I don't know. Okay, so this is a wacky graph. 1 and 1 is right here. 2 and 4 is right here. And 3 and 9 is way up here. What shape does that sort of make for anybody here? What shape does that sort of make? A V. I'm going to maybe say a U better than a V.
No,
okay,
it's a point down the zero.
Just like what a V looks like are two straight lines like this. They aren't straight lines, right? If I were to continue this line here, we're going to go down like this, so it's not a straight line, right? The same thing. If I go like this, that's not going to hit. So I'm going to call this more of a U, is what I call it. You do not actually use a ruler on this. I'm just saying this. As long as it's sort of a curved line, and it goes through all the points. We'll do lots of these in this course. Oh, goodness. Okay.
I still think I'm going to
It looks like a V, that's fine. Yeah. I'm going to give you some extra x. Right, because if your x is -1 over here. So you have this part, you got. All right. Jenny, I'm picking on you right now. There's one thing I have left to do on the graph. What is it? Sorry? Jake, can I help, sir?
You have to continue the lines on both.
Yeah, continue the lines on it there with it, and arrows too.
With the arrow, yes.
With the arrows. Now the reason for this is, right, if I were to keep on doing point number 4, like point number 4 would be up past the roof. Point number 5 would be above the school. Point number 6 would be at a cloud. Point number 7 would be halfway to heaven, you know, and so on and so on and so forth. Okay. Well, approximately, it's an estimation. Yes. Now this is a wacky graph. Now notice it's supposed to be balanced, so again, somebody who shall remain nameless didn't get the same graph. Please remember, x comes first, then your y. That's how it goes. Okay. We'll be seeing lots of these as the course continues. Are we starting to feel okay about graphing? A little bit?
I'm super okay.
Super good. I'm glad you said that. So I'm about to turn your attitude to graphing from a positive smile. Today will be the negative, not just joke. Tails are fine too. Okay, so I'll give you a second to finish that up. I'm going to start the note here once this